As you remember on our last episode, the boys were excited to get home to see themselves featured on the Lifestyles of the Poor and Obscure with Ralph Redneck. After watching the Ralph Redneck show, they decided to go down to karaoke night and see if their luck had changed with the women. Unfortunately, it hadn't changed a bit, and that's where our story picks up. This week's episode, the Geekmen discover the Reverend Billy Bogus. Our story begins with the boys' bike ride home.
Hey, Boyd, why are you riding so slow?
Well, Winston, I guess I've been masturbating too much.
You and me both, brother.
Luckily enough, there's a Billy Bogus program on tonight, and Billy Bogus is famous for saving people from lives of self-abuse and futures of eternal hellfire and damnation.
Well, let's get home and get saved, Boyd.
You people wouldn't believe it, but I myself used to be a goddamn jackal. I was a bogus, crooked used car salesman in Poontang, Mississippi, whose only interest in life was only money and sex. Praise the Lord. One night, my friends, I was lying in bed, jacking off to a gospel TV show, when the good Lord saved me. In a flash, he showed me that although jacking off is a hell of a lot of fun, there is one hell of a price to pay. Eternal hellfire and damnation. Praise the Lord.
You know, many psychologists and sex therapists, they'll try to tell you that masturbation is normal. Well, I'll tell you this, my friends. Going to hell is normal. It's normally about 3 trillion degrees centigrade. Praise the Lord.
At this time, I would like to ask my assistants to come forward. These men give untiringly themselves to help the Lord and fight masturbation. And I want the masturbating women to come up here now. There comes a masturbator right there. I can always spot a masturbator with a shifty, guilty look in their eye. How long have you been masturbating, my dear, if I might ask?
All my life, Reverend.
How frequently do you masturbate, if I might ask?
At least 3-4 times a day, every morning and night.
Do you often use dildos or butt plugs in your masturbation?
Yes, I do.
That's very evil. I think about $100 in the collection plate would be the proper amount for you to give before I can heal you. I had to chase that devil. Now let Jesus come into your heart and let the devil withdraw from your vagina. Here! I could feel that energy of the devil withdrawing from his vagina. It surged into my hand and came out my butt. Praise the Lord! I think I see another female masturbator back there. Please come up, my dear, and let me heal you. On second thought, maybe some people were made to be masturbators.
But I have cash.
In that case, maybe there is hope for you. Why don't you drop it in the collection plate? Would you pick up the money, my dear? Let the devil leave your vagina and Jesus come into your heart. Here! This woman will never masturbate again. Of course, she'll probably never have sex of any kind. But that's all for the better. Praise the Lord. This is all the healing I have time for now, my friends. But tune in next Sunday when I'll be back with another campaign against masturbation.
The next time you ladies are tempted to put your hands on your vagina, take those hands away from your vagina, put them in your purse, and write out a check to the Reverend Billy Bogus. This will be showing that old devil that we aren't going to take it. We're going to beat the hell out of beating all. Praise the Lord. And good night.
I guess if we're going to be saved, we have to actually send him some money.
Where are we going to get money from here?
I know. We can go to karaoke and pass the hat.
We're gonna raise money. We're gonna raise money. We're gonna raise money.
We're gonna raise us some money, boy.
Yeah.
And so, as our heroes ride their bikes off into the sunset, the day comes to an end, and so does this week's episode of The Geekmen. Will the boys raise enough money at karaoke to get saved by the Reverend Billy Bogus? Will Boyd's arm heal from too much masturbating so he can play rock, paper, scissors? Will the guys ever figure out a way to finally lose their virginity? Tune in for the answers to these and many other questions on the next nail-biting, breathtaking, heart-stopping, edge-of-your-seat, action-packed episode of the never-ending saga of The Geekmen.